So Mario is expecting, and some of the girls are mad. They're upset. Um, they're saying things like, "Oh, I knew it," or "Oh no, you were supposed to be with the black girl," and stuff like that. I personally don't care who is with who. Was I a little bit jealous? Yeah, that was my childhood crush. But I don't stop listening to someone's music or liking them because I realize or come to the conclusion that I'm not their type. Who cares? I have never even heard this man say anything negative about black women. He always sang about black women in his music. He loved and took care of his black mother. And by the way, doing all that as a teenager, trying to maintain your career and make sure your mom's not on drugs and staying safe is hard for a 19-year-old. That had to be pretty traumatic for him. I'm just saying.
Able to deal with people and be on top of things. She can't do that because of the addiction.
You know what?
But she called and talked to my manager.
Hey, and I said I do it selectively when I would feel like it. And on these days when I slip off and go do something like get high, in other words, it's a lot of something because I'm not busy. I'm just like bored a lot of days.
I don't want to cut you off, son, but I gotta be honest. Like from my experience, it's never been about staying busy. Like
Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Can I stop you? I gotta stop you right there, Jay. Jay.
Chicks, like it was.
Jay.
And I know it's a physical addiction.
Let's get this straight. When it comes to being addicted to heroin, okay, I want you to totally take your hands out of that.
He loved his mother. He took care of her for years, putting her in and out of expensive rehabs, trying to get her the best care. He said himself he spent thousands of dollars. He blew up to be a famous star and still wanted to support his addicted mother. Mario's mother lost her battle to addiction June 2nd, 2017. Can you imagine how traumatizing that must have been? All that he did for his mother, all the help he got her, all for in the end for him to just feel like she was choosing drugs over him, probably since he was very young until his early adult years, Something so traumatic like watching your mom struggle with addiction your whole life and then losing her to the disease. You gotta admit, that's a hell of a lot of trauma for a very young man. I'm gonna say this, in my personal opinion, at a very young age, he subconsciously already disassociated himself from black women without even knowing it because of what he's seen his mom going through. The subconscious mind is very powerful. And what he did was put on armor to protect himself subconsciously.